Did you ever get hit with a "you're too old for that"? Give it to my kid? So I'm at Target yesterday buying art supplies for my weekend painting class. I grabbed this really nice set of watercolors, nothing fancy, just decent quality brushes and paints for about $60 total. I'm in the checkout line when this woman behind me with her daughter, maybe 7 years old, taps my shoulder aggressively. "Excuse me, my daughter loves to paint. You're obviously way too old for art class. Can you give her those supplies instead?" I turn around completely confused and stunned. "I'm sorry, what did you just say to me?" She points at my cart with this entitled smirk on her face. "Those are kids' art supplies. Adults don't need to paint. It's weird and frankly inappropriate for grown men to buy children's toys. You should be buying tools or car parts or something actually normal for your age." Her daughter tugs on her sleeve, looking embarrassed. "But mommy, adults can paint too. I've seen them on TV doing it." "No, sweetie, painting is for kids and maybe some artistic ladies. This man should give them to you since you'll actually use them properly instead of wasting his money on childish hobbies that serve no purpose." Now I'm getting seriously annoyed and frustrated. "Ma'am, these are for my art class that I attend every weekend. I'm not giving you my supplies that I'm literally about to pay for with my own money." She gets louder and more dramatic by the second. "You're being completely selfish and unreasonable right now. What kind of grown man takes art supplies away from innocent children? You probably live with your parents and have nothing better to do than play with kids stuff all day long." People in line start staring and whispering to each other. The teenage cashier looks super uncomfortable and doesn't know what to do about this situation. Some guy behind her starts recording the whole thing on his phone. "Look, lady, I paid for these with my own hard-earned money. They're mine and I actually need them for something important." She actually reaches into my cart and grabs the paint set right out of it. "I'm taking these for my daughter right now. She deserves them way more than some lonely adult man playing with kids stuff. This is absolutely ridiculous." I grab them back immediately and firmly. "Do not touch my property ever again. That's literally theft and I could call security." "It's not theft when you're clearly too old to use them anyway. Security won't care about a grown man hoarding children's art supplies from a mother trying to make her kid happy." Here's what this entitled mom didn't know about me. I'm a professional art therapist at the Children's Hospital downtown. These specific paints are for my therapy sessions with kids who've been through serious trauma and abuse. Last week alone, art therapy helped 3 children process losing their parents in horrific car accidents. The week before that, I worked with a 9-year-old who witnessed terrible domestic violence at home. I take the paints back firmly and look her dead in the eye. "Ma'am, these paints help traumatized children heal from the absolute worst experiences of their young lives. Your entitled behavior, however, is teaching your daughter that stealing is perfectly acceptable when you want something that belongs to someone else." Her face goes completely white and pale. Other customers start shaking their heads at her in disgust. The little girl looks up at her mom with tears forming in her eyes. "Mommy, why did you try to steal from the nice man who helps sick kids get better?" The woman starts backpedaling really fast now. "I didn't know. I had no idea." "You thought wrong and made assumptions," I say calmly. "Maybe teach your daughter to ask politely instead of demanding things that don't belong to her." As I'm paying, the cashier whispers quietly, "That was absolutely amazing. She comes in here all the time acting super entitled to everything." The little girl runs up to me as I'm leaving the store. "I'm really sorry my mommy was mean to you. Can I be an art helper when I grow up?" I kneel down to her level and smile. "Absolutely, sweetie. Study hard in school and always be kind to people." An older woman who watched everything walked over. "Young man, you handled that beautifully. That little girl learned more from you in 5 minutes than her mother taught her in years." Sometimes kids have way better hearts than their parents ever will.